Hey guys, what's up? It's Ali. I hope you're having a great day. I don't know what that wink was. Let me just... Yeah, now it's a party. Got my hair on one side and I got my laptop ready to go. See, I bet you're wondering what this video is about. You're thinking, have you gone off the minimalist trail? Are you exploring new territory? Yes, that's what I'm doing. So today's video is all about trees. All my thoughts on trees, all the facts about trees. I'm going to hit you up with some tree magic. Next album title, Tree Magic. I actually read a book once called Possum Magic, which is an excellent book. It's a children's book. I think you should all read Possum Magic. But now, without further ado, let's get into trees. In botany, a tree is a perennial plant with an elongated stem or trunk supporting branches and leaves in most species. In some usages, the definition of a tree may be narrower, including only woody plants with secondary growth, plants that are usable as lumber, or plants above a specified height. Trees are not a taxonomic group, but include a variety of plant species that have independently evolved a woody trunk and branches as a way to tower above other plants for sunlight. In looser senses, the taller palms, tree ferns, bananas, and bamboo are also trees. Cool. Trees tend to be long-lived, some reaching several thousand years old. Oh man, I really want to see a several thousand-year-old tree now. The tallest known tree, a coast redwood named Hyperion, stands 115.6 meters high, 379 foot high. Trees have been in existence for 370 million years. It's estimated that there are just over 3 trillion mature trees in the world. That's pretty cool. I'm just reading from Wikipedia, but let's learn about trees together. This is a dual tree relationship. A tree typically has many secondary branches supported clear of the ground by the trunk. This trunk typically contains woody tissue for strength and vascular tissue to carry materials from one part of the tree to another. For most trees, it's surrounded by a layer of bark which serves as a protective barrier. Below the ground, the roots branch and spread out widely. They serve to anchor the tree and extract moisture and nutrients from the soil. Above ground, the branches divide into smaller branches and shoots. The shoots typically bear leaves which capture light energy and convert it into sugars by photosynthesis, providing the food for trees' growth and development. Flowers and fruit may also be present, but some trees, such as conifers, instead have... Okay, my camera cut out there, doesn't like me, doesn't like many things. It's a sort of hatred-fueled camera, but I'm not a hatred-fueled camera, so let's go on. Okay, so on spores, I'm just going to reread the entire paragraph. Ooh! Trees play a significant role in reducing erosion and moderating the climate. They remove carbon dioxide from the atmosphere and store large quantities of carbon in their tissues. Trees and forests provide a habitat for many species of animals and plants. Tropical rainforests are one of the most biodiverse habitats in the world. Trees provide shade and shelter, timber for construction, fuel for cooking and heating, and fruit for food, as well as having many other uses. In parts of the world, forests are shrinking as trees are cleared to increase the amount of land available for agriculture. Because of their longevity and usefulness, trees have always been revered, with sacred groves in various cultures, and they play a role in many of the world's mythologies. It's got a picture of a common ash tree and a European larch. It's interesting. Let's talk more about the definition, like what makes a tree a tree. According to Wikipedia, although tree is a term of common parlance, there's no universally recognized precise definition of what a tree is, either botanically or in common language. In its broadest sense, a tree is any plant with a general form of an elongated stem or trunk, which supports the photosynthetic leaves or branches at some distance above the ground. Trees are also typically defined by height, with small plants from 0.5 to 10 meters being called shrubs, so the minimum height of a tree is only loosely defined. Large herbaceous, herbs, such as papaya and bananas, are also trees in this broad sense. It's interesting. It's really interesting. Commonly applied narrow definition is that a tree is a woody trunk formed by secondary growth, meaning that the trunk thickens each year by growing outwards, in addition to the primary upwards growth from the growing tip. Under such definition, herbaceous, oh my god, I keep saying that word, I don't know how to say that word, plants such as palms, bananas, and papayas are not considered trees regardless of their height, growth form, or stem girth. Certain monocots may be considered trees under a slightly looser definition, while the Joshua tree, bamboos and palms do not have a secondary growth and never produce true wood with growth rings. They may produce pseudo-wood by lignifying cells formed by primary growth. Aside from structural definitions, trees are commonly defined by use, for instance, as those plants which yield lumber. So this Joshua tree doesn't have any rings, so that makes it special. That still makes it a tree, even though it doesn't count. Okay, that's enough Wikipedia. Let's learn about some trees from less reputable sites. Trees, fun fact Friday. I just googled that. 7 weird facts about trees. Fun facts for kids? Well, I'm not a kid. You could be a kid. But let's have some, not mature age facts, but just some, some wine and cocktail facts. So, I don't have any wine, but I do have this water bottle. Hydration's key. Without hydration, these trees wouldn't be growing. 7 weird facts about trees. So I'm stealing this content from rd.com. I've never heard of it, and I don't think I'm going to be missing much. But if RD wants to sue me, go ahead. I'm happy to take cut this bit out. I'm not sure this will ever see the light of day anyway. Ooh, 7 weird facts about trees. Trees can be male or female, or both. So like a hermaphrodite tree. That makes me really, you know how they assign pronouns to objects in France and German and, you mean French and German, grammar. It just makes you wonder, when you see a tree, I didn't know trees could be both genders. What are they gender? I mean, it's just going too far. I mean, do they really need to be gender? I suppose if you're trying to grow a tree, it's good to know the tree's gender, but I don't want to start imposing, gender roles upon trees. Can you imagine that? It's like, you go to a really old tree and you're like, it's Miss Leafy. That's weird. I just thought of the YouTuber Leafy was here. Okay. Trees are a boon to breathing. They sure is, but I don't think that's a weird fact. That's just a true fact. I mean, if you ever walk through a forest path, so good. Trees can act as a decent compass. How? How does that work? I don't know how that works. Some trees produce a bit of chemical to ward off predators. These trees are amongst the world's oldest living things. Is there a click-through? There's not a click-through, it's just a fact in a stock photo of a tree. Okay. Stress makes trees stronger. What sort of stress? Kicking it? Environmental stress? I'm gonna need some more information. Fungus helps trees grow. Oh, that's cute. Let's get a picture of some mushrooms. I like mushrooms. I think my mom's home. I think we're gonna have dinner. I made myself a sandwich. I'm looking forward to that sandwich. And it's been a beautiful day. I went to the guitar shop. I ordered in some new parts for my guitar here. Her name is Emma. She is a skeleton guitar. I don't know what this voice is. I'm really sorry about that. And yeah, it's been a great day. And now I just learned some stuff about trees. I didn't know they could be both genders. This changes everything. This has been things about trees. Here's a tree. I'm going to take some photos of trees. I hope you all have a tree-rific night / day. Hey! If you like that pun, give this video a like and subscribe. I've got 3 subscribers. It's more than 0. Do they even exist? I respect those 3. Okay. Nice to see you. Bye!